There are different kinds of engines all over Sodor. There are big engines, like Henry, smaller engines, like James, as I was saying, smaller mixed traffic engines, like James, and small tank engines, like Percy. They all function very differently. Smaller engines have features like a bunker for coal and tanks for water. Bigger engines have tenders for coal and water. The drawbar keeps the tender attached to the engine so the tender can supply it with water, and so the crew can access coal from the tender. James, being a big engine, whenever he saw any engine, he would always give them a piece of his mind. Mostly the others ignored him, but sometimes they just couldn't. One morning, James was taking on water while Henry was shunting.
Be careful, Henry. You don't want to have another accident now, do you?
Rubbish. I haven't had an accident in years.
Well, there's a reason the Fat Controller still chooses me for the Express.
Exactly. Because you never pulled trucks.
Well,
See? Goodbye, little James. I'll see you back at the sheds.
And Henry puffed away, chuckling to himself, while James sulked in a siding. James needed to shunt a goods train too. He didn't pay attention, of course. He was thinking what to say to Henry when they next met. Because of this, his drawbar started to become loose, but no one noticed. Soon he was ready to leave, and after the guard blew his whistle, James suddenly started and almost snapped the couplings.
Careful, James. You'll do a number on yourself. He bumps us. We'll bump him. Pass the word. Pass the word.
For now, the trucks decided to carry along with James and wait.
Quiet down back there.
Soon they had their chance. James charged up the hill, and halfway up, the trucks decided to carry out their plan. They put on their brakes, holding James back.
Hey, stop it!
But they didn't.
Hold back. Hold back. You got them, James. Keep going,
said the driver, and they opened the regulator a bit more.
Come on, you.
James could overpower the trucks, but not for long.
Something's loose.
And something was. The whole train started rolling down the hill, but they didn't know who was behind. Percy was taking empty coaches to the works right behind James. He was having a wonderful time, until he saw the train coming towards him. James came rolling down the hill.
Are you alright, Percy?
Yes, I'm all right. Yet the day was going so nicely, too.
They both waited till the breakdown train pulled up alongside. and then Thomas brought both of them back to the yards.
But would you look at that? The reliable red rocket in an accident. Who would have thought?
Silence!
Boomed the Fat Controller. He talked to the crew first, then turned to the engines.
I'm glad to see that both of you are safe. That does not make up for your actions. James, driver told me you were reckless with the trucks, making a drawbar loose until it snapped.
He paused for a moment.
Well, it's off to the works for both of you. Maybe then Percy can have some time off with the mail train. While you, James, you will stunt trucks with Toby until you learn how to handle trucks.
James didn't dare reply. When he returned, he started shunting in the yards with Toby, but I think he learned his lesson, for now. But I shan't say any more, or I shall spoil the next story.